For those of you who don't know me, my name is Jay, and I was recently inspired by Coach Lisa's workout presentation that she made to the Forte Fencing Club to put together a video compilation of things that I do to stay active. I don't mean for this to be a workout guide. I'm not a personal trainer or anything like that, but this is just something to show you that there are a lot of different things out there you can do to keep moving, keep active, and hopefully have fun while you're doing all that. So today, I would like to talk to you about Indian clubs. So named because they came to us via India. They were all the rage for a while in Victorian England, and they're making a bit of a comeback today. They're really good for strengthening your shoulders, your forearms, and your wrist and grip strength. If you do any kind of martial arts training, including fencing, these things are really good. So if you've never seen or don't know what an Indian club is, you might have seen pictures and not realized it. The traditional ones that we see from Victorian England times, they look like big wooden bowling pins. Mine obviously look like maybe little miniature bowling pins with big heads on them. It's because I don't have the wooden kind. I was not able to find those at a reasonable price, but I found these from Traditional Innovations on Amazon. These, as you can see, are 4 pounds. I was cautioned when I started not to start too heavy. Somebody actually recommended 2 pounds, but I had problems finding a 2-pounder, and I didn't really go to the 1 pound. So my next option that I could find is 4 pounds. I'm going to show you a couple exercises that I do with these. Don't worry so much about reps. Kind of try and time box it. And when I say that, I mean think about doing it for 30 seconds, taking a short break, doing it for another 30 seconds, and then try and get 3 reps of 30 seconds in with short breaks in between of each exercise. I would like to once again stress that I'm not a professional. There are a lot of YouTube resources out there where you can see some of these exercises demonstrated quite nicely and probably better than I can do it. I would also like to just mention clearance, ceiling clearance. I've been getting a little bit of practice doing it in here, so I can no longer whack the ceiling that much. I do try and do it outside so I don't have to worry about it. But for this video, because people are cutting wood from last week's storm, I'm going to do it inside. So, first exercise is just, it goes up, over the back, flip up, and down. And it's just swinging the arms. And again, watch that ceiling clearance. And again, I'm not going to do the whole workout for you, but I'm just trying to show you some of the different exercises you can do. The next one, this one, I actually have been come to understand that this is good for people with elbow problems. Qualify that with a doctor or professional before you take my word on it. But it basically starts out with the arm extended, flips up to the top, over, and out. And this one, you do it one arm, and then you do the next arm, and it's the same thing, just on the opposite way. Now, when you get better at this, you can do both arms at the same time, but you want to make sure that you've made a conscious decision about which arm you want to be in front. I usually put my right arm in front. So just going to look something like that. And you can see my right arm's going down in front. And again, if you want to probably more professional demonstration of this, seek it out on YouTube. The next one is just these are just like sort of wrist cuts, just up, down, up, down. You can alternate it if you want, sort of vary it if it makes it more interesting for you. And then after you do that, you can sort of morph it into a full arm cut. Okay. The next one I'd like to show you is the windshield wiper. I don't think you'll find it on YouTube under that name. It's just kind of what I call it. But you hold the arms out, and you'll really feel this in the shoulders after a while. But you just move them back together like a windshield wiper. The next one is called a roof block and cut, because that's kind of a roof block and a screamer. It's really an old Sabre overhead guard. I forget the exact number of the guard position. And again, both arms. What we can do, it's a sort of an outside overhead block and then a cut down. And again, the ones where I can't do it together, I alternate arms. I've heard of some people, they do one arm and then the next and do that for 30 seconds. I try and do 30 seconds each arm. It's up to you. Last one I'm going to show you today is parallel circles. And you just want to rotate the clubs, making sure they don't touch, make the circles match as much as you can. And then after a while, you reverse directions. And you can tell I'm a little bit better in one direction than the other. It's getting better with time. Those are all the exercises that I'd like to show you with the Indian clubs today. Again, I know that I'm not a pro, my form may be off a little bit, but I hope you get the gist, and I hope maybe you go out and decide to search out on YouTube and see if you can find something that you like. So, we'll see you next time.